Nairobi.
Still on education, the Higher Education Loans Board, HELB, has sounded the alarm. It may not be able to fund new students this year, putting the dreams of over 450,000 learners at risk. The crisis stems from a massive funding shortfall last year that left more than 100,000 students without full support. During a visit by the National Assembly's Education Committee, HELB laid bare its financial woes and revealed radical proposals ranging from gaining access to personal data from KRA and NTSA to trace defaulters, among others. Here's Willie Lusige with that report.
A higher education crisis is brewing, and for thousands of students from low-income families, a university dream may turn into a nightmare. HELB has confirmed what many feared: it doesn't have the money to issue new student loans this year.
Tell the public.
Despite needing Kenyan shillings 48 billion the last financial year, it received only Kenyan shillings 26 billion, forcing over 100,000 students to go without full support last year. Some received full funding, while others only got upkeep money.
And in this new financial year, we project that the deficit will be 36.1 billion, affecting 468,237 students.
To calm unrest, HELB prioritized student upkeep, but the ripple effects are now choking universities and TVETs, which are struggling to stay afloat after HELB couldn't afford remitting tuition fee.
And that's why you can see the students are not making as much noise, because they got their upkeep money, but they didn't get the tuition money to the institution. Yes, that is where the challenge is. So the person suffering actually is the institution, the universities and the TVET colleges.
And while the board is cash-strapped, thousands of past beneficiaries are living comfortably, dodging repayment despite securing jobs and buying luxury items. HELB now wants access to KRA and NTSA data, among other personal data, to track defaulters and force repayment.
Propose to enact legislation to grant HELB statutory access to third-party data from relevant institutions such as Kenya Revenue Authority. This will enhance targeting of financial aid and enhance tracing and enforcement mechanisms.
To turn the tide, HELB is also proposing some sweeping reforms: a 3% education levy drawn from VAT, similar to Ghana's model, to create sustainable long-term funding.
Student education levy on employers to ring-fence 3% out of the existing percentage VAT charged for direct allocation to HELB.
Also on the table, a voluntary savings scheme for parents managed by HELB to ease pressure on government loans and build a culture of long-term investment in education.
These are savings fund like any other. Right. You can even go and borrow that money and do any other business, establish a school, do whatever you want.
But unless bold action is taken and fast, September's intake will be devastating. HELB warns thousands of students may be locked out of higher education if new funding is not secured. Willie Lusige, Citizen TV,